Does BTS member Jimin have a girlfriend? Recently, I keep hearing this question everywhere, and today it's time to answer it. Jimin's name has been repeatedly linked with the same person in recent months, Song Da Eun. Actually, these rumors are not new. Since 2022, there have been constant speculations that the two are secretly in a relationship. So, who is Song Da Eun? She is actually a somewhat familiar face in South Korea. She began her acting career in 2016 with the film The Handmaiden. In 2018, she gained short-lived fame after appearing on the popular dating show Hot Signal 2 and later took small roles in a few dramas. Although she is not a big star, she drew attention with her activity on social media, especially Instagram and TikTok, where she built a following. And it was exactly these social media posts that sparked the rumors. On July 18, 2022, an anonymous user on a popular forum shared 12 pieces of evidence claiming that Jimin and Song Da Eun were together. For example, on July 8, 2022, Song and Jimin uploaded Instagram stories just 4 minutes apart. In June, Song posted a story about attending the same soccer match that Jimin was also known to have attended. The match happened to fall on her birthday, June 14th. When Jimin was once asked what he would like to do in his free time, he wrote that he wanted to plant peonies and a rubber tree. Coincidentally, Song Da Eun loves both of those plants as well. But the claims didn't stop there. Song Da Eun also posted about the movie Allied, which Jimin had previously recommended to others. The two were seen wearing the same necklaces and earrings and even shared photos that appeared to be subtly connected. In addition, when Song was asked on her Instagram story whether she preferred dogs or cats, she replied, Gangyangee. Jimin had once said that he wanted to name his future pet Gangyangee, a word he made up by combining the Korean words for puppy, Gangyangee, and cat, Gangyangee. And that's not all. On the day of BTS's concert at Jamsil Olympic Stadium, Song Da Eun uploaded an Instagram story from a hotel restaurant in Jamsil. Another piece of evidence came when Song Da Eun opened a cafe with the number 5 in its name. Among BTS members, the number 5 is associated with Jimin. What's more, she shared a photo of the cafe with a purple heart emoji, since purple is the color most associated with BTS. This added more fuel to the rumors. All of this, of course, sparked a huge debate on social media. Some netizens dismissed it all as mere coincidences and even mocked it, while others insisted, too many coincidences, it must be real, believing there was truly a relationship. But what was interesting was this: no matter how much the rumors spread, there was never an official statement at the time. Jimin stayed silent, Big Hit Music stayed silent, and Song Da Eun also said nothing. That is until October 2023. On that day, Song Da Eun finally responded directly to the rumors through her Instagram account. Breaking her years-long silence, she said, "I don't want to keep being questioned about things that have nothing to do with me." She added that she knew how frightening fans could be. According to her, no matter what she posted, some people would twist it to fit their own narrative. Even if I upload a photo today, tomorrow they'll claim it's actually from the past. That's why I don't respond to any of it, she said. After this statement, things seemed to calm down a little, but Song Da Eun continued to pull herself into even bigger controversy with her own hands. In May 2024, she began posting very intriguing updates. For example, she shared this video on her story. In the video, someone is walking with their face covered by a flower sticker. At first glance, it looked like an ordinary post, but when fans examined it closely, they noticed that Jimin also had a photo taken at that exact spot. Her following posts sparked similar debates. One time, Song Da Eun wore a t-shirt with the words "Mic Drop," which was interpreted as a direct reference to BTS's famous song. Then she posted a large yellow ball, which was also linked to Jimin, since back in 2020 he had used a similar object during a broadcast on Weverse. The real storm, however, broke out with her earphone case post. Song Da Eun uploaded a photo of an earphone case with both her name and Jimin's name written on it. The photo was deleted very shortly after, but by then, screenshots had already spread all over the internet. Some fans argued that there was no way all these coincidences could be possible anymore. The same apartment decorations, the same accessories, the same objects, when piled up, it looked like proof of a relationship to many. Others, however, remained more skeptical. According to them, Song Da Eun was using Jimin-related items to draw attention and was deliberately making her posts look suspicious. Moreover, the fact that Song Da Eun had previously been linked to the Burning Sun scandal only fueled the suspicions further. The Burning Sun scandal, which erupted in 2019, went down in history as one of South Korea's darkest events with countless allegations. In its aftermath, many celebrities were connected to the case, and one of those names was none other than Song Da Eun. At that time, it was alleged that Song had worked at Monkey Museum, a club owned by Seungri. These claims quickly fueled public rumors that she was connected to Burning Sun. However, Song repeatedly denied these allegations. According to her, she had only worked briefly as a receptionist at Monkey Museum before leaving. She even stated that she could provide documents such as pay stubs to prove her claim. Nevertheless, her name remained overshadowed by the scandal. The roles she was offered in her acting career decreased, endorsement deals were cancelled, and she was even pulled out of some dramas. Years later, Song Da Eun addressed the issue again, saying, "I had nothing to do with clubs or illegal behavior. Because of this, I lost my projects and cried for days in despair." After the rumors about Jimin reignited, media outlets once again began publishing reports linking her to Burning Sun. Throughout the summer of 2024, these debates never died down. Netizens even started analyzing Song Da Eun's old photos and videos one by one. In their eyes, every detail could be a clue. For example, in a video she posted while walking her dog, a male voice could be heard in the background, which many believed belonged to Jimin. That video caused a huge stir. Or in another clip she shared, a man was pouring beer, and people claimed that the hand in the video belonged to Jimin. It was as if she was deliberately sprinkling small but noticeable hints into her posts without making them too obvious. But just a few days ago, she shared something without hiding behind subtle clues at all. She directly posted a video, and everyone was completely shocked. In the video Song Da Eun uploaded on TikTok, she was seen leaving her apartment and walking toward the elevator. When the elevator doors opened, the person stepping out looked strikingly similar to Jimin. In the video, Jimin could be heard saying, "You scared me. How did you know I was coming? I didn't tell you I was on my way." The two then entered the apartment together, and shoes could be seen at the doorway. This video sparked a massive controversy. First of all, how could Song Da Eun expose Jimin like that with such a video? It was practically an invasion of privacy. Some argued that the footage was from years ago, pointing out that Jimin had worn the same outfit in a 2020 broadcast, suggesting that the video might not be recent but rather old footage. Others, however, believed the video was definitive proof of a relationship. After this video, fans' anger towards Song Da Eun grew stronger. They harshly criticized the way Jimin's private life was exposed. For them, the issue wasn't whether Jimin was dating someone or not. The real problem was that Song Da Eun for years had been violating Jimin's privacy with implications, short videos, and posts that she deleted within minutes. One fan wrote, "I don't care if he dated her or was just friends with her. That's none of my business. What worries me is that she has been violating his privacy for years by sharing videos about him and then deleting them within minutes. This is absolutely sick and not normal." On the other hand, there were also those who defended Song Da Eun. They said that Song had been unfairly targeted for years, constantly receiving hate and being labeled with tags like liar or stalker. Some netizens even criticized Jimin, saying, "If she really is his girlfriend, why did he leave her alone to face all this hate? Why is he staying silent?" Amidst these debates, Song Da Eun's past statements during a TikTok livestream resurfaced. In that live, Song said, "Just because I got close to someone fans love doesn't mean I deserve to be attacked. I wasn't the one who started the relationship. If I lose my temper, you don't know what I might reveal. You all keep saying I'll get sued. No, it's you who will get sued." In other words, she both admitted to being in a relationship and hinted that she was hiding many things by saying, "You don't know what I might reveal." A group of fans openly accused Song Da Eun of being obsessive. According to them, these videos were intentionally posted to create buzz, especially the way they were deleted quickly gave off the vibe of, "Look, I have private things related to Jimin, but I'll only give you small hints." This made her appear untrustworthy in the eyes of many fans. They believed that if she truly loved Jimin, she wouldn't expose him and use him this way. Also, if they really were dating, Jimin wouldn't have stayed silent all this time, while Song Da Eun received hateful comments year after year. Meanwhile, according to rumors, Song Da Eun and Jimin once lived in the same building, so perhaps they were just neighbors or acquaintances. Personally, I think this relationship may have actually happened, but back in 2019 to 2020 and later ended. Song seems to still be sharing footage from those years, because in Jimin's recent live broadcasts, he already expressed that he isn't in a relationship, saying things like, "First, I'd need to meet someone." During all of this, as usual, Jimin's agency Big Hit chose to remain silent. At first, some media outlets reported that the company was investigating the matter, but later the stories changed, claiming that the agency had refused to give an official response. In the end, fans remained divided. One side labeled Song Da Eun as a stalker, while the other felt sympathy for her, thinking she was left alone to fight against hate. But both sides agreed on one point: Jimin's private life should not have been exposed in this way. Another interesting detail is that just days before sharing this video, Song Da Eun had done a 3-hour TikTok live with another man, and people claimed that this man was her current boyfriend. If that's the case, then why is she trying to bring her past relationship with Jimin back into the spotlight now? It's truly confusing. Fans generally wrote things like, she couldn't manage to keep her relationship with Jimin and is now trying to make herself feel better by convincing people they're still together. Babe, all of this is from 2019 to 2020. He even made an album about how crazy you are. So at this point, I'm curious about your thoughts as well. Why do you think Song Da Eun is making these kinds of posts, and do you think this relationship was ever real? Please write your opinions in the comments and let's discuss this together there. I love you all so much. Take good care of yourselves until the next video, and don't forget to follow me. Goodbye.